Hi, I'm Karen Booth. I'm a contestant in the Favorite Chef competition. I'm also an Episcopal priest, which is why I wear this collar. So how did a priest end up in a chef competition? Well, I have a long history of feeding people. Even as a little kid, I loved feeding people. My mom let me try out recipes in the kitchen and be really experimental with whatever I could find. I had free reign and I loved it. And then as an adult, I worked in catering and I was a personal chef. I was even a food writer for a while. These days, I still love food, but I do it in a different way. I grow veggies and herbs and I preserve food and I create recipes for fun. And of course, I feed people. To me, every part of feeding people is fascinating. From the miraculous process of a seed breaking open to the beautiful finished plated product, there is creativity and hope and joy, always with the goal of nourishing people and sustaining life. I love all of the many parts and pieces involved in feeding people. And there are many parts and pieces because not only do we need to make sure that we are feeding people now, but we also have to invest our energy in preparing for feeding people in the future. The work of feeding people now and in the future is complex, but so exciting. And there's a lot to learn from the people who are in the thick of it right now. So I thought about these people who are in the thick of it, these people who are feeding people in this complex world. I thought about them when I was answering questions for the Favorite Chef competition. One of the questions that they asked the competitors is this: what would you do with the $25,000 prize money? I answered that I would tithe, because this money would be a gift, and I want to pass that gift on to others. I would tithe to people in groups who are being courageous in feeding people. People who are thinking in new ways about the future of food sustainability. People who are bravely crossing borders to address food insecurity. For example, I think about World Central Kitchen. They are so strong in their life-giving work. They're all over the world. They were even here in Kentucky when we had historic flooding. They fed people who were walking around shocked by their loss. And they offered them sustenance for the hard work ahead. Locally, we have amazing organizations who are investing their time, their money, and their hearts in feeding people in brave new ways. I can't tithe to all of these groups, but I can share another thing that the Favorite Chef competition has given me: a platform, awareness, space to tell you about some of the people doing the amazing, courageous work of feeding people now and preparing to feed people in the future. Watch for upcoming videos where I get the opportunity to talk to people who are leading with their hearts and leading with their minds into the complex world of nourishing our sisters and brothers. We'll hear a little about their work, and we'll hear a little bit about their relationship with food. What do they like to cook and eat. I'm looking forward to hearing stories from people and learning what they've learned. I hope that you'll join me. And don't forget to vote for me, Karen Booth, in the Favorite Chef Challenge.